And away they go. Nice beginning, this one. Along the rail is Saucy Broad, Hope for Millions. More Than a Dime is right there. ISLA Marauders along the inside. They're followed by Apple Magic, and then comes Power Pitch, and then Summer Day as they settle into stride and go to the 1300, and Saucy Broad shows the way. Hope for Millions is second, and ISLA Marauders at the rail third. In fourth is More Than a Dime. Then Apple Magic and Power Pitch, and Summer Day's the trailer. It's about 7 lengths off the leader. They move to the 1,000-meter region. Saucy Broad in front. Hope for Millions, the cheek pieces and nose banders on the outside of ISLA MORADA. More Than a Dime is back fourth, and Apple Magic's at the rail in fifth. Then Power Pitch and Summer Day trails about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. As they move towards the 700-meter region, Saucy Broad by a neck. Hope for Millions is on the outside. ISLA MORADA just waits at the rail. Then More Than a Dime, Power Pitch and Apple Magic, and then Summer Day. Top of the lane, and Saucy Broad brings them in. ISLA MORADA gets the split at the rail. On the outside, Hope for Millions. Down the inside, Apple Magic. And ISLA MORADA now comes into the lead. Down the inside, Apple Magic. And here on the outside, running on is More Than a Dime. And More Than a Dime comes strongly at ISLA MORADA. More Than a Dime and ISLA MORADA. There's nothing between the two over the last 100. ISLA MORADA fights right back. More Than a Dime. ISLA MORADA just pulls it out and wins it. More Than a Dime will run second, and then came Apple Magic, and then Summer Day. Number 1, ISLA MORADA, the master of my fate, Paul Gatsby, and fights on as More Than a Dime makes a race of it, but at 2:10 the tote favourite wins it by about a neck. Second, number 4, More Than a Dime. Then number 7, Apple Magic. Summer Day. Number 3 is further back in the run. It's a well stretched out field, although there were only 7 of them. Further back was Saucy Broad. We'll take a look at that head on. And ISLA MORADA sat in the box seat, got a beautiful split at the rail, and the master of my fate goes on to score here for Thor Insurance Brokers. 5th time at the track for Paul Gatsby, and they end up winning it as the head on. And you'll see that ISLA MORADA pulls out that little bit. Their sticks are close together, but it wins it by a neck. Until the 6th, back to the studio.
As they say, the Scottish River, ISLA MORADA's come through, the daughter of Master of My Fate from the Paul Gatsby stable. Now, when she went down, she was a 10 out of 10. She ticked all the boxes. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Sheldon. I heard you said that, 10 out of 10. You didn't say after results. I know you thought one horse might beat us on the Joburg form. We had a bit of respect for it. But at the end of the day, when I saw them go down, I agreed with you. I thought our filly looked outstanding. Look, she has been unlucky. You know, Sean will tell you twice she should have won. She picked badly the once. She should have won that day. And last time, half a more stride, one more stride, she was home and dry. So, you know, and I'd like to really say a huge thanks to, once again, to Henk and Rob and Joburg. They're great supporters of our stable. You know, they've got Miss Polishes, and they've got about 5 horses with us. Another baby, another Master of My Fate to come up. And really, it's fantastic to train for people like this. Pity they couldn't be here today. They've just got back from Dubai. And Henk's daughter, Gabby, this one's for you, Gabby. Well done. She's visiting from overseas. And yeah, all the best to them, and they deserve all the luck they get.
Talking about the connections, it's not finished yet. You got Sarabi in the last with no weight on her back.
Yes, correct. I've told him to take the double, so they've got a nice little double running. You know, the Appy rides her nicely. I think she's a runner. She's very consistent, as you know. Her 1,000-meter form is good, so she's a runner.
Well done.
Thanks so much, Sheldon.
Now, possibly nominee, could be rider of the evening on ISLA MORADA. Coming to the top of the straight, you look to have running in you, and then the Platinum runner looked to move up to win.
You know, I said to Mr. Gatsby, in the paper it doesn't show, but this was from Platinum Racing, coming from Cape Town. Okay, ran last time in PE, but the amount of ground it made up last time, I said to him in the ring, I think this is one of our dangers. But coming back to this filly, only Green is sort of beaten her today. She was so green, top of a straighter. She sort of like moved up in my hands. And as she hit the front, she just waited for company. And when that other horse joined me,
You changed your stick.
that's actually when she really got into the race and she won a good race. But the other filly obviously needed it because otherwise you would have fought it out till the line. So just well done to Mr. Gadsby and Beth and to all our owners for making the trip here. I'm just grateful to partner Mr. Gadsby, another one. And well done to Pink Drive. It's my first time to ride in a Pink Drive. I'm always suspended or I'm somewhere, you know. So it's my first meeting in Pink Drive. It's actually an honor to ride in a meeting like this, you know. And I'm glad that I could have had a winner. To my wife, my two boys, one's for them. To my sponsors, LG Panel Beaters, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Well done, you look good in pink.
Short, real men wear pink.
There we go, real men wear pink with the bright yellow and black silks. ISLA MORADA, the master of my fate, and you heard from the Gatsby team, Sarabi, they're looking for the double.